Hello everyone, LRon here with part 10 of my Paradise Lost OT8 2.0. So I'm looking at those, wondering if there are any significance to them. Spoiler alert, there's not, so I can come back later on. Um, and actually chase a wild goose chase, that's kind of fun I guess. Um, and that wild goose chase ended up being pretty time consuming, so I ended up fast forwarding that one, so we'll see that at 4x when we get there. So first we're going to take care of the people outside. So I butterfly a couple guys because I can, and then there's people going in this direction, so that doesn't really work out. So let's go indoors. Should have armed up before kicking the door in, but a little late for that now. I noticed the 2 health packs over to the left, and saving those for a rainy day. Oh, look, today's rainy. How about that? I decide against aggroing a bunch of those guys and come outside and look for the guy that looked like he might have been running towards us. And the pass sniffer's kind of going nuts, and I'm trying to figure out what it's trying to warn me of, but nothing really shows up. So I then move on. And it's like, oh, that guy's running. Maybe that's the guy that the bass sniffer was saying. So I'll come inside and see if I can intercept him. So I stand here at the ready. But where'd he go? Bass sniffer disappeared. And so we've got ourselves another wanker Houdini. I hear someone panting though. It might be him down there. Looks like he's got the same outfit.
I definitely need more of that.
And that cat. Check that cat out. He's trying to run through the block. Ain't that precious. So, bass sniffer's still gone nuts, but I want to say that I'm learning to not care as much. So I befriend this dog, and I think I go try to recruit the old dog. The old dog doesn't seem to care anymore. Come on, dude. You guys duking it out? Now we got that person finally. And, well, we've got a neutral dog and a loyal dog. So I guess that's good enough for the time being. So we're going to go in and scope the place out a bit. And they see me before I had a good chance to react, so I get primed and ready. And I'm sure in my Counter-Strike videos I've complained about my mouse missing a tooth in the scroll wheel. So that's what happened there, where I switched weapons when I obviously wanted to shoot. Sometimes, even if my finger is not on the wheel at all, it will spin the wheel a notch, just because of the fact that I am missing a tooth. Yeah, I probably should invest in a new mouse, but I'm not gonna.
Stuff.
So I go pick up that cat friend. And so then I believe at this point, I guess I'm going to finish the stuff in this room. So I'm constantly switching between auto and semi because I'm trying to get to like single shots, but only the Glock does single shot, I guess. So everything's looking good here at this point. But then at some point the dog betrays me and I can't get him to like me again. First, I'm like waiting for the best effort to kind of cool down because there was like four things charging around, probably further in, and there he goes. And I gave him a good weapon, and he didn't want it. Gave him the butterfly knife, and he didn't want that either. So it's like, all right, time to put you down. And that makes the bass sniffer go nuts again. And so I'm sitting here waiting, then decide that it's not going to happen. So I go back to the health pack that I left behind at the very beginning here. There was a mob or two here, and they kind of took me by surprise. I didn't really notice they were there until they started shooting at me. Or I guess I... No, I think I may have fired first, but maybe it was the second guy that kind of got the jump on me because I only saw one of them.
I gotta find more of that good stuff.
But yeah, I remember at the time thinking that could have gone a lot better than it did. So I come over here, trying to investigate those bottles and see if there's any goodies up those crates, and peek through the windows. Because those bottles do nothing, and then these crates are roughly the same height of ones that I have an easier time jumping with, but I think there may have been some factor making them more difficult. But then when I went over and assessed everything that was jumpable from there, it's turned out to be a wild goose chase. So since there was no fruits of those labors, I decided to zip it forward. And so, given the fact that this place is trained military and whatnot, or trained military grade, we want to use the good machine gun if we've got the ammo for it. It certainly seems like a better time to use it than most other times. And there will be some long-range stuff as well, and the good machine gun handles long-range a lot better than the crappy machine gun. Although I gotta say, here in Paradise Lost, the crappy machine gun does seem to have a longer effective range than the Weekend Paradise equivalent. And so one of these gates open up, and I completely forget that that's going to happen. And so they're just going to wail on me from behind for a while. So, yeah, watch out for that. Because that is kind of an annoyance. There's plenty of healing in this place, because I realize that these guys do a lot of damage in general. So it's easy to recover. But at the same time, you want to not be wasteful, so anticipate those guys better than I did. And so we could shoot through all these gates and stuff, so might as well make good use of it, because they don't seem to quite grasp the concept quite as well as we do. And then for the stuff that we fail to kill, might as well use this nice little corner that we've been given. Corners have had worse of a track record here in Paradise Lost than A Week in Paradise, but they still serve their purpose on average better than most alternatives. So if there looks like there's clearly good corners and I'm ramboing anyways, then probably something's gone wrong with those corners. So that's why I handled the exit of the church the way I did. Those double doors for the church, people were shooting through them even though they were closed, and all kinds of really crazy stuff. So they had a kind of an advantage, like the window of the Caucasian on Monday. So that's going to be it for this video. I will see you next video. Good luck, have fun.